Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is May 8th, 2026. It is Friday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1784. First, alright, let's pick a starting letter. Oops, that's not the right tab I wanted. Okay. Let's see, E. Alright, we've got plenty of options here for E. So there's a lot, probably. We haven't done it. With the letter E. There's eater. Okay, again, the word that I can't pronounce. I feel like I'm not going to choose this because I can't pronounce it, or should I? Would they use that eclat? Eclat. Should I do that? Eclat. I don't even know what it means. I've seen the word. I don't know what it means, but so give that a try. Okay, it's not that, but there's an A out of place. Doesn't really help me though. For whatever reason, I feel like going with bandy. It's not that, but there is a B. A out of place. Could it be an A B? I don't know. Not that. Okay, I've tried A in 3 different spots. It's not that. It could be at the end, but I think it's less likely. So I think I'm gonna go with A probably here. The B though. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Where's that B gonna be? Could be something like a Roomba, maybe? I'm thinking. Could be. It's not Roomba. What the? Oh my god. What is that? Hold on. Umbra. That is so funny. Wow. Damn, what are the odds of me actually going with like I got all the letters, it's just almost all out of place, except I was like, okay, let me end of an A, and then I was like, okay, I think it might end of an A, and I did Roomba, which I thought was pretty good, and then it was actually Umbra. Wow, interesting word, not an easy word to think of, I would say. Okay, let's check. Has Umbra been done before? First of all, I think it has. I think this is new, right? It is new. It obviously has been done before. Roomba. Oh, they did that last year and I forgot. I guess that's why it looked kind of familiar. Okay, silly me. Alright, let's check what eclat means. How do I pronounce it? I should check. It's eclat. 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 It means ostentatious display, dazzling effect, a brilliant or conspicuous success. Okay, so really dazzling, amazing kind of thing. Okay, but inspired. And umbra, I think, is to do with the sun. Is that right? Like the sun or something like that. Yeah. Central dark part of a sunspot shaded area must be a conical shadow extending all from given source. So it is sort of related to the sun being a celestial body, the shadow of a celestial body, including all from primary source. Okay, there we go. All right, let's check cackle here. This is the one. Today's answer is umbra. I started with eclat. Terrible first guess, I think. 21, yeah, with the A. And then I did Bandy, which I thought was not bad. I mean, it got me the B, right? It's not too bad. There's down to 6. Okay, it's actually pretty good. So I had a Bash, a Boar, a Buzz, Arbor, Roomba, and Umbra. So I did, of course, a Boar first, which I think, again, I think a Boar was a really good guess. I mean, it might as well have been. But there were 2 possibilities of, yeah, Umbra and Roomba, and I went through each of them. So best case scenario, I could have gotten it in 3, I suppose, because Bandy I had 6 left, so could have gotten it in 3 maybe, but not today, unfortunately. And yeah, not even a 4 because I went with Roomba first over Umbra. And if I had remembered that Roomba had been done before, I'd probably have gone for Umbra, but I forgot, and I even forgot about this word existing, so I didn't really consider other possibilities of where those letters could be. I thought that was pretty good at beers, and not. I forgot that. Yeah, there really were only 2 options left. So yeah, but I think it's fine. We are 1 game away from my 500th game on this account, so that's tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I'm at 99 podcast songs. I don't want this to go up, of course. I don't want these 2 stats to go up, but it eventually will, so we'll see. But hopefully tomorrow is a 2, 3, 4 kind of day, or a 1 guess off. Never know. But all right, let's move on to today's bonus game. It is headlined. I've never played this before, but we'll look at how to play it. A recent news headline has been rolled out like a snake of letters. Okay, so all over the place. Play the headline to unravel the news. Connect all letters and spaces, the dots, to form the headline from the highlighted letter. Okay, so these are the spaces of the words in the headline. So I've got to figure out where it starts, I guess. Is this just the same thing? Okay. Is this the end? Maybe I don't know. Why is there a green thing? Maybe Ooh. This looks like, okay, over. Oh, but it could go like that too. It's not necessarily straight, right? Okay. About looks like it could be something about. Then it ends in a word. Turnabout, roundabout. About. Like that. That's something to think. Why is there H? Oh, I'm supposed to start with H. Dang it. Okay. H starts somewhere. It's gotta be a the, right? I'm sure that was. But H, well, can't be an N. Makes no sense. There. Probably gonna be like that, I think, because it starts with H. And maybe hot, or it could be art. Art attack. Oh, recent news. It could be like hot weather, maybe. Oh, it can't. So it can only connect it like that. Okay, so in that case, well, shit. Are we heat wave, perhaps? Heat. So heat. Oh, this is a hard one. How do you see this? Like, no. Heat. Um, um, then it's gotta go. Zero. Because I can't do it like diagonal, I can't do that. So, and it can't be the ends that makes no sense. So I feel like it has to be heat something. So heat, what was the first one? Heat, and how connect. Continue from the second dot, I suppose. So either like this way or this heat to. Who's weird though? It's like my brain's not really doing well with seeing this. It's hard to it didn't sound so hard in the concept, but now that I'm trying to look at it, it feels okay. If the next word has to start from one of these dots, this I don't see how that's gonna do anything. This would be governor. Can I just combine the words though? Come on. I just had to connect all the letters. Right, okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the word that starts first, right? So governor, for sure I see that. But then oh no, like that. Yeah, governor. You see that. Is that one of the answers? It's not. Heater, heat two. Heat, uh I mean it could be here. Current. Read the H for a sec. Governor officers. Oh, something about governor race. Okay, governor race. Governor race. California? Oh, California governor race. Okay. Wow. Maybe it's like the California governor race heats up or something. About. No, about. No, about. Okay, so I'm kind of getting close there with the word. This is maybe what I suppose? Know about the California governor race. Oh, wait, what? What? Here's what to know. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I definitely feel like I thought that I had to like figure out everything from the beginning, but I was so confused. But I didn't know I could just join the words first and then they would connect on their own and it would show it. Well, now that I know that, it's so much easier than I realized. I mean, it's not to say super easy, but it's easier than I realized than I made it out to be. So I made it harder for myself. So I was like, okay, I know. I thought it was like, okay. I didn't think about like apostrophe and S, and so I didn't think to go here. I was like, oh, what am I gonna do with here, right? And my brain just didn't think about that. Actually, not really. I was like, maybe it's heat, but I was like, heat what? Maybe ready to heat wave, global warming or something like that. But that's pretty cool. I don't know if there's an archive I can go to. I don't think so. Is that it? Yeah, it's not. But anyway, this website is pretty cool. Puzzle Pass because I was playing the game yesterday at Pivots, and it says it was a puzzle pass game. So I tried to look for it here, but I couldn't find pivots here. But maybe one of these. I don't know, but it looks like they have loads of games, and I just chose the ones that looked most interesting to me and the ones that I thought I could do. So I tried Hitline, and that was really fun. So I will leave a link to Hitline in the description for you to try it yourself and see how well you get. So, but anyway, it's an article on New York Times. I don't know if it's always going to be New York Times. It could be just any publication. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it's so far it's fun. I quite like it actually. It's a bit like Zip, but you don't have to connect everything at like from the beginning. You can just sort of like start anywhere really, and as long as it makes sense as a word, they will connect. And I like that. And it's easier in that way, or else it'd be much harder for me. All right, let's look at the comments from yesterday's video. I have 19 minutes. Okay, that's plenty of time. Sorry, so, like, oh my gosh, my computer is not rendering these icons well. But I think I see the the letters or the numbers, something like that. But you did great. I mean, you got them all. I mean, I should know you're so good at all these like logic things or word logic games. You're really good at this. It says, yeah, hard. It ended up being trial and error to get the harder ones. Cool. The words don't get longer, but the amount of flips you have to do increase. Ah, okay. Also, for the expert, I made a different word pagers, but they didn't accept it. It had to be the right word. I see. So they are quite strict about that. But you're really good at that. I could have been there for ages. I don't think I would have got it. Yeah. Edward, you did tread, chide, delve, nudge, and budge. You said almost a disaster from start to finish. Ooh, close call. Going for a 2 and then a 3 seemed like a good idea at the time. Right. Trying to go for 3 there. Delve. Yeah, with the D and E, I don't know. Blame me. I mean, you narrow it down that the E is going to be at the end, and the D is somewhere else, but you don't know where. I don't blame you for thinking that it starts with D. Right, it's fine. You said I knew I played poorly, but when I saw the bot gave me an overall skill rating of 38, I was taken aback. Wait, Budge gets a 0? Okay, now I get it. I was at the point of no return. If it was Judge or Fudge, I see. So that's why they was like, oh, not great. You could lose it there. Although less likely Pudge, but yeah, Pudge could be also. And even more painful was the fact that I typed in Budge on my 4th turn before settling on Nudge. Ooh, so close. Unfortunately, the sting of my last finger was sworn off, and complacency once again is the norm. as with me, I mean, sure. Connection difficulty 3 out of 5. Oh, said oof. Even with the basketball connection, I did not foresee you losing on this one. I wish that I did not foresee myself either, but it happened. Especially since volume and channel seem to me anyway like they would naturally go together. I guess what you say makes sense, but I don't know. I just didn't think. I mean, I was so caught up on channel being something else, and not like like a TV channel where you press it up and down. Plus, I was thinking more of like how do you say like the natural up and down as opposed to because channel is more of up and down arrows, but they don't really go. I mean, well, numbers wise they do go up and down, but my brain didn't really think of those, and that's why I think I got so hung up on it, and I was dead set on double dribble, thinking that it was like a I don't even really know what double dribble is, but I assume that it's like dribbling a ball it's up and down. So my brain just couldn't get rid of that. It was just very annoying. So that's it's my bad idea, but yeah. For once, the overs had made it difficult. The 45% got the best position first. Okay, so a lot of people a lot of people knew that basketball, but I didn't know that. I didn't know. So the bad for you thought it was going to be, I guess, the only bad for me, apparently. The toughest is the green multitude category coming in at only 4%. Oh, I was surprised. The green. I see. Okay. Surprised. I thought the basketball would have been harder than the green, but yeah. What do you know, eh? All right, Glitch Breeze, you did Slant, Coder, Fudge, and Budge. Also still really good. And I mean, I would definitely would go Fudge over Budge first. But you said, yeah, the advantage of Fudge over Budge coming that one first is that if you choose the wrong one, you get to say the word or something similar. Instead of make contextual sets. Fudge. Yeah, anyway, congrats on your 3 because guess what? Average 4.5, fail 8%. That's a pretty high fail rate. This is now the 5th consecutive word with an average over 4 guesses. Okay, they're really amping up the difficulty, but maybe they're just laying in wait for. I mean, if it's random, then it's random. But if it's intentional, then maybe some easier words are coming along to give us a break. I don't know. Yeah, thanks to the Udge trap, it is quite nasty. Judge and Budge were possible for my 4th guess, but I rejected the former for being used and the latter for being outside the original answer list. So good thing that you knew that one, so that was great. It really helped me narrow it down to the right answer. So excellent, great job. All right, let me leave a link to headline in the description. Try it out yourself, and let me know how you did for today's Wordle. Wait a second. I forgot to play connections. What am I doing? I went straight to the bonus game. I went Wordle and went to the bonus game. I mean, I maybe when you're watching this, you're like shouting at the screen, like, Sam, are you not going to play connections? Because I forgot it. I forgot. I was like, that's why. I was like, wow, I have 19 minutes. That's a hell of a long time. I didn't never realize I was playing that quickly. Yes, because I was only playing 2 games. So silly me moving on to connections. 1062. Again, not the usual order I play the games because I forgot. And I can't believe I was even all the way to the end about to say, Oh no, tell me why I did for Wordle Connections. I was like, well, wait, why wouldn't I be on the connections page if that was the last game I played on this tab? And, anyway, brain's not working right. It's Friday. It's Friday brain fog, right? Friday fog. Okay. Anyway, today's 16 words slash phrases we've got memento, left field, school crossing sign, pitcher's mound, first base, nowhere, home plate, film nerd, the Pentagon, the blue, making out, jeans back pocket, tonsil hockey, Burger King Whopper, thin air, and necking. Okay, so first I do see making out, tonsil hockey, necking, as being same thing, making out. I don't. What would be the fourth one? Is there a fourth one? These are the ones that I'm familiar with. I don't really know the rest though. Unless it's a red herring, but I can't see what else it would be then. Unless tonsil hockey. Are we looking at hockey potentially? But no, I don't think so. Not tonsil either. Maybe jeans back pocket is a term for. Oh wait, first base. Yeah, I forgot. So that's making out. I think. Let's just go with that because I don't want to waste too much time. That's canoodling. That's the yellow. Okay, that's the easy one. There was like the. Okay, hold on. Film nerd. What's that got to do with anything? Film nerd. Film nerd. So it's a film and a nerd. The Pentagon. It's got like a 5-letter shape, I guess. Picture mound. I guess it's kind of symbol shape. School crossing sign. It's a sort of shape like that. Home plate. Is that right? Are they the same? Or is the home plate one I'm thinking of? Left field. Green mound one. Jeans back pocket. Yeah, I think that's the one. These are the same shape. So, 5-sided things. Okay. What's that gonna do? What's film going to do with the rest of this? So, out of left field, out of nowhere, out of thin air, out of the blue. Okay. Guess this is the blue. Yeah, I'm so glad to be out of the blue. Film nerd, Burger King Whopper, memento pictures, mound. This is the purple, but what is the relation here? A film nerd. Pictures mound. There's something a word that you can use to refer to all of these, but Burger King Whopper, I don't know what you call those though. Memento, a souvenir, a film nerd. What do you call film nerd? I don't know. Maybe it's some word that connects them, but I can't think of it. So I'll just lock it in place. I don't know what it is. Oh wait, ending in candy brands minus. Oh, they're totally not what I was thinking of. Ending in candy brands minus the S. So Whoppers is apparently candy brand. Nerds. Okay, I know that one. The Wonka nerds. Memento, Mentos at the end, and then mounds. Ah, okay. So I don't really know. I'm not familiar with mounds nor Whoppers. So this was quite a tricky one for me personally, but I don't think it's gonna be tricky for the U.S. players. I don't think so. But yeah, Whoppers candy. What's up? Whoppers candy. Let's check it out. Ah, okay, cute. They look really nice, like little like malted milk balls. I like that. That looks fun. And then mounds candy. It's one of those. Oh, is it candy by the Hershey Company? It's shredded sweetened coconut pudding in dark chocolate. Isn't it like Bounty as well? Isn't it one that's like also called that, like something similar? But I think it's a different company though. But anyway, not my thing. I mean, I like coconut, but I don't like sweetened coconut done like this. Yeah, it's just not my style. Not my thing. But there we go. That's tricky purple for me personally. Blue one is not that hard. Out of left field, out of nowhere, out of the blue thin air. Took a while to see it. That's all, but not really. I don't think it's that tough either. Okay. Canoodling was pretty easy. First base making out, necking, tonsil hockey. It's just, yeah, all that. They mean the same thing. 5-sided things. A home plate. That's from I think baseball. Pretty much, it's a 5-sided thing. Jeans back pocket. It's got 5 sides as well. School crossing sign where the kids are on that sign. And the Pentagon. They're all 5-sided things, places, etc. So there we go. I did complete it, and it was a regular rainbow, no reverse, but that's fine. I mean, sometimes I think there's a beauty in getting a regular one. I went from the easiest for me to indeed the hardest. So I played it as intended. No special score, no nothing, but that's fine. I didn't make any mistakes, and that was good enough for me. Difficulty wise, don't know. Maybe I'll say a 3. I don't know about this one, but just go with a 3. We'll see. But yeah, let me know how you did for today's Wordle connections and headline. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.